Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So with this dated download, we have got some EZAs for very recently released awakenings, including Tienchha. Now Tiencha's awakening was so bad that I felt like it was obvious that an EZA was coming. But I almost wonder if an EZA came for this guy a little bit too soon, because even after his EZA, this guy is looking a 100% dead on arrival. This guy looks like he's dog shit. Now, yeah, I know he's a free-to-play unit and stuff like that. They easily could have designed this free-to-play Tienchha right here with some sort of limitation to only like the fusion team or the crossover team or something like that to actually make him usable. Give him some utility, give him something. But unfortunately, they just created a unit that sucks cock. I'm sorry, but this guy is pretty bad. He greatly raised attack for 1 turn. He does lower attack, which is solid. I guess for like a super battle rotation, you can definitely get some work in with that. He's getting 180% attack and defense start of turn. It's another 80% attack on super, which is fine. Then he has an additional, which is a medium chance to be a super attack when HP is 80% or below. Not really that great. 6 key, another 80% attack, and then a high chance to crit when HP is 80% or below. Again, the restrictions are pointless. Link set is pretty fodder. I mean, we have what? Z fighters. He has in fighters, Kamehameha, Fuse Fighter, Shattering Limit, and then this is just Dodon Ray? Dodon Ray, yeah. I mean, as you guys can see, you're not going to be activating this one very often. I mean, LR Tau is a good, like, I don't want to call LR Tau an underrated unit because he, you know, only on JP were we just able to rainbow him, right? But, like, LR Tau is good, but it's like, what is he on? Fusion, Earthling, Crossover, and, wait, what is this, Time Limit? Yeah, Time Limit. I guess you could run him on the Earthling team. You get Dodon Ray activated. That could help Tau, I guess. I just feel like, again, for like an Earthling category, like, by the way, this character is on Earthlings, a fusion of 2 Earthlings. Why are Vegeta and Gogeta not on Pure Saiyans, by the way? Just, you know, pointing that out. Don't mind me. So here's where it gets bad. He's at 132k defense, but that's it. He does not go up at all. Like, he's getting no defense when he attacks or when he gets hit or nothing like that. And we have Pandel and Supremo Pie of Time on rotation as well. So this is a huge support rotation. And he's at 130k defense. So when I said he's DOA, dead on arrival, that's exactly what I'm talking about. If this Goku super attacks, we are going to take a lot of damage, I think. Which, you know, probably shouldn't really be taking too much damage from this version of Goku. 2 million! Well, one thing I will say is, he does lower attack. That's good. It's so disappointing. Dude, a fusion of Yamcha and Tien. It's so goofy. I just really wish they could have made him usable in some way. Like, what if he had, he got, 1% attack at the start of his turn from his passive, but he had, 90% damage reduction or something like that. Like, that gives him a purpose in-game, right, at that point. Not the biggest fan of what they did with him. Now, I know that they did turn him into just, again, like a farmable unit, where you just grind a stage to get him from the Dragon Ball Fusion story event. And, I mean, it's not exactly hard to grind this up. He's a very pitifully easy character to grind up. But I just don't agree with them. Like, there's so many categories in this game, right? Again, he's on a team, Earthlings, that really could use help. It just makes no sense to me why they drop him as sort of like mid as they did. I just don't really see the point to doing that. 132k defense, again, with this level of support, dude, like, it's a lot of support, and, like, he links up fairly well with Pandel, right? We have a couple of his links active. In Fighter, Fuse Fighter, and Shattering the Limit. You know, I just wish he did a little bit more. Alright, well, this is good. So this is going to allow us to get his extra buff now, because we're going to be below 80% HP. Does it activate right away? It does activate right away. Okay. So, there we go. There's him with under 80% HP. So, it's kind of like a blue Kaioken Goku ability, where it can activate mid-turn like that, once we're below 80% HP. I mean, 4 million damage, you know, for like a completely free-to-play unit. I assume it's going to be fairly easy to EZA this guy as well. I mean, that's fine, I guess. But, I mean, defensively, he's just leaving so much to be desired. 130k defense just outright does not cut it anymore. I really like units having, like, a baseline now of 200k defense. And then we can talk, right? With, like, additional ways to potentially increase defense or stuff like that. I know a lot of people would say, like, what? But it's like, dude, remember, like, it's 2022 in, like, 5 days. Like, you know, we can't... power creep is moving forward. There's stages where these enemies are hitting very, very hard. I'm sure Anniversary, 7th Anniversary, is going to bring some type of new, very difficult content with it, the way the 6th Anniversary did. There's no way... I feel like one thing Dokkan really does not want to do, as good as the 6th Anniversary was, they don't want to make the 7th Anniversary worse than the 6th Anniversary, right? So it's like, I would think that, like, some kind of new difficult content is coming. And it's like a character, like, he just stands no chance. Like, he's just obliterated. Look at this 124k defense. That is NO, dude, is what that means. We could probably put Pandel in slot 1 right here. Again, we're going to be below the 80% HP threshold here. So we are going to be able to get the extra damage. We got the 4 links active: Infighter, Kamehameha, Fuse Fighter, and Shattering the Limits. We're getting support from both Pandel and Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. And we're below 80% HP, so let's go and see what he gets. Remember that he does get that additional potential when he's under 80% HP as well. So we could see him triple super. But one thing that does suck is that big attack buff. Well, it's not really a big attack buff, but the 180% attack buff he gets under 80% HP, that's once only. So already we're not going to see that again. Or is it not? Okay, 5 million. That's good. I feel like I'm fine with that attack style. If he does triple 5 millions. You know, he didn't give us additional attack. That was not bad. I actually will take that, unironically. That's not a bad attack stat. 5 million right there? Okay. So that's the 180% start of turn, 80 with the super attack. And I feel like he still did have the 80 when HP is 80% or below. Am I crazy? Huh, okay. That turn was solid. I actually have to give it up to him. I like that. I think we'll do one more turn with Tiencha though, because it's like, even if he can get to a 5 million attack status for free to play, which is definitely not bad, right? I do think that the 120k defense that he had on that turn was bad. That's not exactly something that will get it done. So hopefully, the thing is with this data download, we got a bunch of other Dokkan Awakenings for some characters that dropped, right? Chowman, Cool EZA, Weirus, and stuff like that. They got Dokkan Awakenings, and a lot of them don't really look that impressive either, so I assume that they're going to have EZAs coming up soon as well. I really do hope they make their EZAs a bit better than this batch of EZAs has been, right? Alright, so let's go ahead and do this turn right here. Let us see what Tiencha has got for us. Hopefully he doesn't get us killed, but we will see. We'll see what happens, Tiencha. Go ahead, give us the attack stat of Dreams. 4 million. Honestly, I mean, I'm not that, like, butthurt about that. Like, I feel like he could actually put up a little bit of damage. Like, that's good. Oh, if he triple supered right there? Like, if you get some good luck with, like, the multiple supers and stuff like that, like, his damage, again, because he's just, like, a free-to-play unit that takes 5 seconds to grind up, and then I assume it's going to be a mega easy EZA to grind up. I actually feel like his damage is not horrible, but it's not a 2016 anymore, where it's like, oh, as long as they're doing good damage, they're good. It's like, I would like units to not just be a glass cannon. And again, the argument people always use is items. Just use an item then. But the way they're like sort of like making difficult events harder is they're limiting item usage. So what is the point of bringing a unit like this that completely you have to hide him every single turn with an item when the difficult event is already limiting the item usage, right? So it's just like a unit like this, he could do some damage, cool, but there's like no spot for him like ever. Like, you could, as like a free-to-play player, have him as like a floating unit in like Fusion Extreme Super Battle Road, I guess. And, you know, if your health is low, he could put up some damage, maybe deal a finishing blow to an enemy. But besides that, I'm not really seeing too much of a future for Tiencha. Although his damage was not bad. I feel like his damage was actually pretty solid. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.